Hello YouTube from a not too distant future, Insane Monster here again, thinking about Quel'Thalas. For Quel'Thalas it's not as easy to do as I expected, since a lot of lore was added, retconning things here and there, and making it all a very bloated mess. So, what are we doing today? Today we are going to explore the High ELVEN techtree and decide some things about, for example, Tal and the Runestone, Tranquillian, and so forth. So, first thing first, we are coming from the beginning part of the stream where we were deciding about Tal. There are two options. One option makes it a building. Okay, a building you can destroy. And then it's also a building in your base you can use. Another version makes it a doodad, could be just a doodad, and that's it basically. So it's up to us to decide. If it's a doodad, can well be below the default necropolis, but you will be able to build a necropolis elsewhere, okay? If it's not a doodad, it's a building, it needs to be a separate building with a certain kind of ability. We can decide. So, what is the best course of action? What do you think, people on YouTube? What do you think, people on Twitch? What is the best course of action? Because it's not easy. If it were for me, I will not include it at all, because I think it's a pointless addition they made. But okay, this is doable. So it will, okay, so I renamed it wrong. It's going to be a doodad, but no, not a doodad. Okay, so the default one needs to be the default one needs to be a building, because I need to destroy it, okay? And then the corrupted one, which is the base of Deatholm, it's a doodad. It's a matter of taste, bloody ass, okay? I don't like to add special buildings, but it can be done, okay? I usually like to add them for the enemy and not for the player. Maybe we have the duality of things. We have a building at the beginning of the map, and then I do that for the blighted version. Can you please show me the blighted version of it? What's your idea, Smeg? Smeg is my modeler, for those who don't know. So, for now, let's see what we did here, and let's see if we can add Talasha here somewhere. Of course, it's not going to coincide with the town hall, so I think it should be probably here. And it's fine for the necropolis to be here then, it's okay. So, let me build. We'll do like with the runestones, so... The name is, I always forget, Taz Allah. Okay. Age. Ta. And this is going to be Taz Allah. Okay, there is the apostrophe. That could be cool, Smeg. That could be cool. If you can produce something like a proof of concept, will be great. So this Tasala will have buildings, human. Actually, should probably be building solder. But okay, building is human. Here it is. So that's basically it. Bigger than that. That's huge. It's very big. So this is good. This is proportionate, in your opinion. So it should probably be a bit lower in the ground. So let's see if I can make it. Okay. Okay. This is a bit better now. This way. This way it seems actually in the ground. So you want it to be so high. Hello Excel, sorry I can't read Cyrillic. I don't really like this. I mean, these rocks are disjointed from everything else in the environment. This is a great version. This way it's very cool, I think. So I can move it here. Can probably put it a bit lower again if I put it here. So it's... No. Okay. This way it's a bit more separated. Okay. This looks fine now. So then the necropolis will be on top of a doodad that is placed here. So you give me the corrupted version, I will place it as doodad. I will hide it. And when you destroy this, it's just destroyed, okay, nothing matters. Then after the cutscene plays, you have this lighted thing here, and you will build the necropolis here after the cutscene. I want Sylvanas to come from here. So we will have Sylvanas here on this small hill. We can probably move this a bit backwards. A bit. What am I doing here? Well, if he doesn't know, who am I to answer? So let's now replace this knight with an ox rider. So I should have the ox rider. So now Tashala, we should put it as a building order probably. So the building is fine, okay, right? Anyway, I will make it order instead of human. So just a second to get it. Let's see. And here it's going to be buildings, other, other. Buildings, other. Okay, then we save. Great. Then we send back to Smeg because he wants it. Here it is. Close here. I close here. Then I override this. Shut okay. Other. No. Other. Okay. Other. Other. Then we close this. We open this. And we replace this with other. Hello, Lejan. Welcome. Other. Yeah. So that's fine. Now Ox Rider. Did I download the Ox Rider already? No. Or if I did, I didn't import them here. So Ox Rider Reforged back. Let's open this. Oh, so. This is the Ox Rider, so this is the beast. This is the Blood Elven. I don't care. I care only about this, so. With Elm or with not Elm? I'm going with the default one. Oh my god. Need to watch it. Ooh, Water Elemental from Elgin. Cheers. Okay, so let me see which version of the Ox Rider is better. We go on download. We have Ox Rider Reforged pack, Ox Rider Knight. So let's see this one. Okay. It's a bird. A bird. Ha. Ha. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Okay, yeah, it works. So let's see with the helmet. What is the difference? Oh, this looks old. Let's see the icon. I think the icon is reflecting this helmet here. So we need to go for this helmet here. Yes. So we go with this helmet, the helmet version. Wow. Wow. It's cool. Okay, yeah. I love it. So we go to the helm one. Okay, this should be everything. Yes, we don't care about this, not this, and this is what we care about. So we go this, we move this here. So there we eye health, Orc Strider. This is high health, Orc Strider. Okay, boom, boom. Then we have to reorganize this. Details. So we have just high health Orc Strider without all these things here. I have started hair diffuse. Wings diffuse. Main diffuse. Legs diffuse. And then there is main emissive. Then we have this. Okay. Now we need to open the model. And then I will send it to program which should improve it. I will send it to him. So we go to data, workspace. Come on. Units, human. IL Fox Rider. I don't know why you told him to improve it. Isn't it fine? I think this model is fine. I have Fox Rider. Let's improve this. So we have okay. Okay, so we have units, unit. Okay. Main emissive. Then we have legs. Then we have wings. Air. Legs, air, main, wings. Okay. Then this should now be fine here. But we still have something missing. What's missing is here. And it's face FX. There is no node. Oh, there is no node on the character here. Now I see. Okay. It's only in the portrait. Fine. We can live with this. The same thing for the portrait. I have Strider portrait. Yes, I want that. No, there should be. Here we are. This is it here. Okay. Units. Human. Okay. Do this. Apply this. Okay. Let me double check this one. Oh, resurrection. Yeah. I need a resurrection, yes, I agree. I'm very tired this period. Oh, I'm always tired basically. I need to get to the summer to stop being tired. It's all okay. So this is all going pretty well. Is it saved? Not anytime soon. But it's my problem. I take too many works. They tell me, yeah, let's do this job. And I am, okay, let's do this other job. Yeah, let's do this other job. Yeah. In an additive fashion. And so I keep adding stuff. Always adding. It seems to work, yeah. So we can import them in the game. I will send this immediately to program. So, where is program? Okay. And now we import it. So we go here, import files, and we find the folder. Where is it? Oxide. Boom. Imp, and now we go to units, human, I of oxider, and then we copy this everywhere. Okay. Remember that we also need a skin for this one, which Meg told me is in the work, the Spellbreaker, and one for the Lieutenant. The Lieutenant is basically the captain. We need a version of this. I have one. Okay. So let's make this work. You also have a lieutenant. You have everything. Why am I confused? You're not using a plan anymore. Please. I'm getting confused. So now, oh yeah, I forgot. I need also to import the incredibly beautiful icon made by Endclaw again, because Endclaw is an amazing artist. Help me see the Oxtrider. Here we are. Yeah. Here we are. So, command button disabled. Yes. It's command button. Yes. They are all very, very lore accurate. And now let's fix this knight. Sundering Blades doesn't have Sundering Blades anymore. We need to invent a new ability for them. I want a special ability for these Ox Striders, so Ox Strider should be model file, units, human, Ox Strider. Here we are. Boom. And the icon should be Ox Strider. Boom. It's a bit too small, right? A charge ability, you say? Is there anything in game I can use for a charge ability? I would like a charge ability for them. They will probably need an animation though. So I think it is a bit too small. So 1.6. Sorry. Let's say with 1. I think this is a better size for the bird. Let's put it beside a knight. Yes. I think they are pretty similar now. Oh, they should be, right? The horse a bit higher. Yes, but what does it mean to charge in line? It's not so easy as you think. If you charge in line... Okay, I can increase the size a little bit. So, tiny out. We can increase it. Is it right now? Now it's like the knight. Yeah, it's fine. It's the knight equivalent. And charging in line is not an easy thing. Exactly. That is the point. You can charge in line this way. So I think we can do a charge ability. We need to do something different. Something that is easier to represent with the game. Because there should be some kind of maybe charge thing. Originally there was something. I mean, usually you can make something like a charge ability, but it's done for RPGs, for where you have just one hero. And for all the units, I think it's very, very complex to do. I don't think it's worth it. What do we have here that we can use? Crushing wave. No. Mind rot. Monsoon, pulverize. A speed buff. Variation of Berserker. Variation of Berserker. That's interesting. So Berserker is Orc, right? Berserk. Yeah, that's a good idea. A bird scream. I need animations for that. Well, a berserker would not need anything. It's akin to a bleeding effect in the game, like a dot. What do you mean a bleeding effect? What do you mean by a bleeding effect? You want to give them a bleeding attack, they attack and poison. Yes, but what was the idea, Elejon? Berserk is a good idea, so we note Berserk. Ah, okay, I see. So yeah, I think Berserk is a good idea, but let's see what Berserk can do. It can increase the speed and increase attack speed and increase the damage taken. When will AI use Berserker? I workshop AI Berserker ability. So, yeah, we need to keep the same thing. Basically, what I will do, it's a Berserk, which is the reverse of this. So it increases movement speed a lot, while not increasing attack speed so much. So we have a slight increase in attack speed and a big increase in movement speed, keeping an increase in damage taken. Because it's casted when it is not outnumbered, so it makes sense that they move and they become very fast and stuff like that. Hello, Boss Checky Bro, welcome. Bloodlust on yourself. I think Berserk is cool because it's an orc ability, so it's not something you'd expect on one of these units. So this could be very nice on them. The size increase. It increases the size. Always. Yeah, Bloodlust does, but I think Bloodlust can be changed too. You can see put to 0 the scaling factor. Berserk doesn't increase the size, so we need a suitable effect. It should not be like the trolls. But I think this should be very good. So they become fast and they can do things. And it's useful also in the human campaign, where you can use this to launch very fast attacks by casting it, and you become very fast. So not only in combat. Of course, the AI is going to use only in combat, like if it was Berserk. But now, if when we play with them, we can do it easier. I like it. I like it very much. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Priest a priest. She is she. Sorceress it's itself. It's militia. I mean, I just need the skin for this too. And I think a size increase for this lieutenant, because if I remember correctly, footmen are smaller than captains. Let me see. Yes. So it makes sense. This should be a bit bigger. So lieutenant should be a bit bigger. Okay, it's here.   .   . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, so yes, now it's fine. Now it's how it should be. You have uploaded spell thief. Where? Oh, here. Icon plan. Okay, great. 3D art, silver moon units. Okay. Let's download the ILF spell breaker. Wait, you changed a lot of things. Let's see how it is. I'm downloading. You are using my name. I mean, you are making it more hard than it is. I mean, why so complicated? It is like this. It's easier. I know they use it like this, but since our model are custom, this is our standard. Icon plan is the website we use to share things and organize the project. Why is it called spell thief here? It's in the internal name. Spell breaker. Spell breaker. Okay. Let's adjust it. Oh. Yeah, Professor Ogreman. He's fine. I mean, he's fighting against my OCD, so he can never win. It's impossible to win against my madness. Never. Oh yeah. Ooh. You have to know that off stream I already implemented all the upgrades and things, but I would love to hear some inputs from you to make some unique, small, unique changes from the human tech tree. Cheers, Danson. I keep in on his toes. Que será, será? I have you tenant. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, I think it's just this here. Okay, so. And here we have. Okay, then. I have Spellbreaker. Why it doesn't? Oh, it's. Did yes? Then. Hmm. I mean, I will need to see how it's done in WoW before I decide something like this. This is probably body. Probably. I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. Pauldron, I didn't see the pauldron. It seems to work fine, but I'm not really sure. Okay, but what is this texture? You see, there is this texture here. It seems fine to me here. Okay, it seems correct here. But I see this texture here. I don't think I have this texture because if I remove this, I'm using all of them. Shield RM, shield emissive, weapon diffuse. I'm using everything. Body diffuse, body emissive, main diffuse, main emissive. No, it's no pulp, but there's this one, is emissive here. Okay. And so we're gonna remove the pauldron. Okay. That was not so easy, so it is fine, I guess. It's really nice, I like it. Inside a building. As far as I know, it's not inside the building, even in World of Warcraft. But I never played WoW, so I'm not the one you should ask. But here a lot of people play WoW, so... I don't think we can replicate something inside. It's very hard to make something inside in Warcraft 3. At least in something that you can play. If you have a cinematic, you can do it, but... it's not so easy, so... Elf... Spellbreaker portrait. And let me use these textures here. Okay, this works. And this main diffuse, okay. I'm not really sure about the eyes of this high health spellbreaker, you know? I think the eyes of the high health spellbreaker are wrong. Thank you, Viper. These eyes are bad. Let's see here. This works. Here it works. Here it doesn't. Ah, okay, I see. Sorry, my mistake. My fault. I found it. My bad. So this is this one. Great. I like this. These are fine. So we can close this. We can close this. That. And now we can import all of this. Okay. Human. I have Spell Breaker. Do you also have the lieutenant? The High Elven lieutenant? Only 2 minutes. Okay, great. So it is Spellbreaker. Great. Bam. Here we are. I mean, isn't this roster amazing looking? We have basically everything we need. Of course, always remember a sub-faction is not as varied as the normal faction. This has the peasant plus militia, ranged unit, melee unit, captain, knight, siege weapon, spellbreaker, spellcasters, hair units. So ugly. Never liked the priest. Priest model is ugly. Amazing. So we try this too. Lieutenant. Oh no, you are using the right names now. Bad, bad, bad boy. No. Let's see once again. You can't do it right, Smeg. You know, it's bad. Never do things right. So, hi, Lieutenant. Catch you. This is fine. This is how it should be. Great. So, hello, boy. Okay, and portrait. Oh, blood elf, blood elf. Great. We go here. Import. No. Import files. And we import them all. Let's do elf lieutenant. There we go. Okay. The point is to always complain, Lynn. The point is to always complain. You always have to complain. That's the point of all of this. Complain, complain, complain. I need to find something to engage my audience, right? So this is something. This is the something. Yes, of course I have a Patreon, Viper. You can find the Patreon link below here. If you go down here, just in my description, you find Discord, donate on PayPal, YouTube, Twitter, and Patreon. So you find it very easily. Lol. Also, you can do this. You see. Thank you. Here we are. Ta-da! Locktar. Locktar. I love this. So, Smeg. Had you prepared also a new version for the altar? Did I remember it wrong? Oh, there is the scout tower and the altar. There's also the scout tower and the barracks with fixed stand work. Should be fixed, yeah. Then there is the vault. And this should be final, right? This was final. If I remember correctly. Data importing all the model. The future is ours to see. Yeah, it's possible. I just forgot how to do it. So, I guess I made something better. You know, from lazy solutions, usually lazy results we get. No, not unlucky. I think we are lucky. This is much better design-wise than the original. It's the same thing, just better. You see, you follow all the paths. So, it's better. If I started from the original, it would be cool already. The same, okay, it will be still cool, but I think this is much better. I had more free. I had yet to make this. This way, I managed to make a lot of cool things and designs. This is the third level of the Undead campaign. Expect the release of the first 3 levels very soon, including the playable interlude. And this is the first level of the Quel'Thalas chapter, basically. Yes, they need to be like this. But sadly, I don't have... I can't do this right now. Yes, this is Talasha. And we agreed to make it a building. You destroy the building, then in the cutscene you are going to resurrect some abominations to it. Then Sylvanas appears. So you resurrect some abominations, then some acolytes summon the necropolis on it, and you have a normal necropolis on top of it, which is now a Dudad. And then Sylvanas appears, and you fight with your small base and troops against the first attack by Sylvanas. And then you keep playing without any cinematic until you reach the end. So, let's see what I downloaded. Yep. I see I have 15 subs here on Twitch. That's cool. 5 more to reach the goal. Could be cool. No, this is the level before that. This is the level before that. Is the level where you enter Quel'Thalas. It's the first level against the elf. It's map 3, chapter 3. Oh, yellow falter. Let's see what Smack cooked for me. And high up guard tower. Okay. You never played it before. This is a very old game. This is the first time you played it. How did you end up playing my campaign if you never played the game? Usually people play my campaign when they love the game and want something more from the game. Not that I complain, I mean, but... Or maybe you haven't played my campaign, that's possible too. No, so this is just a better version of what we had. Okay, great. Let me see the tower. So this is the scout tower. How does it work? You see that these are not working really well. You see, Smeg? These are a bit weird. Okay. Great. That's enough for me. So we go in-game then. And we import them. Okay. And then there is the altar. What can I say to this, Flynn? Too much. This is too much, Flynn. This is really too much. My God. I have no words. Well, yeah, that's the goal. Viper. Yeah, the goal was to make something better than the original, yes. Ooh, so, well, I guess, Mr. Ogreman, you made something great. And thank you, Flame, for all of these subs. I now have reached my goal of 20 subs. Incredible! Too much, too much. So, We need to make the Elven guard tower just like the scout tower. And the guard tower it also has the eye thingy. Okay. Okay, required animation name. So this is what we need. So basically, we have here buildings, sentry tower. There is the sentry tower. I will use my own. So buildings here, and I will use these required animation names. Okay. No, not this. This is wrong. It's here. Let's use this and the same. So we go to our buildings, humans. Yeah. So basically, this is the guard tower, as always. But we can now also have the sentry tower. Like if I put it here, of course you're not seeing anything here. The eye is not visible. But for example, this is how the base will look. This is incredibly cool. There's a defensive tower. This will be a sentry tower. This will be a sentry tower. Across. Yes. And then this is fine. This is going to be a sentry tower. So emerald. Mint. Okay, mint. And then another one here. Okay. Great. This needs to be changed a bit. A different skin. And yeah. I mean, my god, this looks awesome. This is starting to look awesome. We have the Elven lumber mill for Warcraft 2. Yes. This is really great. Yes. I will go to the restroom for 1 second. Because I drank some beer before I was eating pizza. So I need to go to the bathroom for 1 second. And I'll be back. Here I am back. Oh my god. Too loud. Okay, so great. I'm pretty happy with what we got. What do we need? We need. I will need some additional, icons, I guess. But in general, I think we are pretty damn fine. So. Now, Zmeg, I don't know if you can provide for the blighted roots of this so that we can see it as a doodad. Once this is done, I guess we can move on to this and see a bit of what we can build. So, sentry tower. The sentry tower can be upgraded to guard tower. Okay, so I have made some of the upgrades for the high health, but I need to know what do you think, because do we want to keep all of them? So I added marksmanship, improved bows, strength of the sun for ranged damage, sun armor for some units armor, and then basically all human things, like even improved masonry. Do we want to change something? Do we want to change something? If you have an idea with the lore of something of the elves to change some of these upgrades, like this is cool. Okay, animal world training. This, I want to keep it human-like, but we can improve, change some things if we want. Okay, so we can have different things if we want. I am really waiting for your input. I would love to have some input on that, because I ignore the lore. So what I do is just to add a bit of night health, I'm gonna say flavor to the human tech tree. Well, the two upgrades that I think we can change are improved masonry and animal war training. Then I noticed that we don't have any upgrade for the ballistas. We might want an upgrade for the ballista. But what kind of upgrade we might want for the ballista? So this is the question, basically. There was two different variation of the projectile of the ballista, which was we had basically one with an explosion. I have ballista. There is one with an explosion and one without, right? So we can think of having additional attack with ballista with explosion. We have already the precision upgrades from the Night Elf, marksmanship, and also improved bows. No, I think it's... I don't want to have it exactly like the Night Elves. Maybe it's cooler to have it explode. Bouncing, no. Bouncing is very weird. I would like to have an explosive bolt for the ballista, and then to have some kind of more flavor, to add more flavor to animal world training and to improved masonry. I would also love to change the name of improved masonry, maybe. If you have an idea, like can we make structure repair themselves? Could it be cool to have I have structure repair itself? Could it be lore friendly? So let's see. We might have incredible program. We might have explosive bolts. Ballista. Then we could have... No, mana shield, no, it's $2 unlike. Could be cool for Daran, though. Health. Regen. For buildings. as a question. And then more flavor. To animal war training. An arcade that has tenders repair buildings free of charge. I can't make repairing of buildings free of charge, but I can make buildings ever regenerate, I think. I think I can. Like only during the day, we could regen life from buildings. Okay, so this is okay. So I like this. How could we call it? Instead of improved masonry, how could we call it? Hit point regeneration. Spell masonry. Maybe magical masonry. Arcane masonry. I love it. So we're gonna have enchanted masonry and arcane masonry. Since it's very, very powerful, we could maybe make it so it only has 2 levels. How many? What is the amount of levels written? Right here. Down. Oh, with Daran we invent something else. Also, Daran are humans, okay? So we can have default masonry and add another kind of upgrade if we want. So upgrade to enchanted masonry to arcane. No, right. And this is adds hit point regeneration. So it increases the armor and add and enable it points regeneration during the day of ELVEN buildings. And it is further increases the armor and increases. Okay, that's it. So we have now armor, and here we have hit point regeneration. And we got something like 0.075 001. Bye bye, Legend. Thank you for staying with us. Then there is armor, and everything else is the same. Maybe we can increase this a little bit because well, maybe not. Let's keep it like it is. Apply defense upgrade bonus and hit point regeneration. Okay, that is very, very cool. I will need to have, of course, a different a different graphics, but it's fine. So defend is defend. Control magic cloud. Animal word training. Animal word training. But we can change something for this. You keep the same animal word training. Okay. And then we need to add something like explosive bolts. Okay, so we need also the berserker of the Oxstriders. So we copy the berserker upgrade, I guess. What is it? Berserker upgrade, okay. Not really like this. So I guess I can do it with Sundering Blades, so. And how can we call it? Like something like Predatory Fury. No. If we don't change how it does, we keep the same name. If we don't change what it does, we keep the same. For the Oxstriders, we can have something like Predatory Fury. Or like how it said, Rapace. Predatory Fury. I guess Predatory Fury is cool. Predatory Fury. Raptor Rage. Raptor Rage! You're a genius. Raptor Rage. I love it. Raptor Rage. And this is easier. This gives Oxstriders the Raptor Rage ability. Raptor Rage gives Oxstriders grants Oxstriders an increase of movement speed and attack speed, cost of increased vulnerability. Cool. We need, of course, a different thing here, and I think I'm going to change this to 75, just for the sake of changing it a little bit. Great, I love this. So of course we need the suffix, which is ELVEN. Sundering Blades have no requirement here. This is wrong. They should have a requirement. These will have a requirement, and the requirement will be the palace. Okay. So if you go here, and we go to Oxstrider, Lumber Mill, Palace, Blacksmith. I guess we can do the same thing here. Give it the same. Ooh, that's cool. Incredibly cool. So, explosive bolts now there is. So, I have 2 bolts. So, if I go to my Ballista has 2 attacks. attack one only. This is so the first one is artillery. Here's the difference between workshop, artillery versus artillery line time. It's already changed. Okay, so artillery line and to cause damage at enemies behind. So we have artillery, and this will be. Oh, there is no artillery line. There is. Okay, so they are both artillery. The difference is that the original does no splash damage. See, and everything okay. While the second one does quite a bit more. Okay. So the projectile art here is units, human ballista, human high ELVEN ballista. Where is it? Missile. And then here there is ballista missile. No explosion. Everything else should feel the same. Same damage, same everything. So now basically we need. It's a similar upgrade to the Night Elf one for the Glade Thrower. The Warpa Blades. Okay, this is it. Loads of bolts. Bolt. Permits the bolts launched by the ballista will explode on impact, dealing huge damage to nearby enemies. Attack 2 only. Let's see. So we have this. We do this. Attack 2 only. Another attacks. Doesn't like that. Let's do this way. Now do this. No, doesn't like. Okay, stupid game. You will have it like this, okay? Okay. And it is, of course, human. The suffix is going to be ELVEN. And the requirement is going to be... What is the requirement for ballista? I don't remember. Lumber mill blacksmith, and there's going to be then lumber mill blacksmith, and but not palace. Manor. Okay. It's pretty darn dumb. This seems quite done. We can. So remember that it also applies to Oak Striders. Roger, you're right. It's not only Oak Strider, it's also Dragon Oak. We already have the Raptor Rage for that. We can have Raptor Rage to increase both speed and attack rate at the same time. So it could be a stronger Berserker if you want. Not a problem. So let's see these units in game. Then I will have to beta test all of these abilities and tech tree. I plan to have this tech tree also on the Blood Elf campaign. Okay, so this is going to also be playable one day. Ooh, let's see how it looks at least. And then we are done for the day. So let's try. Yeah, it takes a while. Oh god, how long does it take? Yes, waiting. Okay. Militia. Hello, Elven Army. Someone tells Meg that doesn't have the magic eye on top, like he said. The magic eye is nowhere to be seen. And also the effect on this is nowhere to be seen. You broke the effects. And what about the graphical effects of this? This should have a graphical effects and it doesn't have anymore. There was a overpower inside. So this is wrong. And this I have to add it manually. Okay, that's fine, I can do this. I broke it. I broke everything. I broke the game. I broke everything. This is the high health. Altar of Elders. I guess this will be renamed Altar of Heroes. Because Elders are already the night healths. It's so fun. Let's harvest stuff. This Talashaw. I think it should be more in the ground than that, but well, that's not too bad. Oak Strider. Of course, some of the damage should be redone. Okay, some of the damages. Altar of the Eyeborn. I don't know, it's Elders, Heroes, Storms. Depends on what we want to go for. And this is always here. Why the fuck is this here? It doesn't make sense. I will need to understand why I fix it. Altar of the Sun. I'm not sure. Altar of the Sun. Could be Lieutenant Spellbreaker. So many elves. Yeah, I just love the sun. Il Dragofalco. Dragonok. Hawkstrider. They really love birds. We could call it the altar of the birds. This map is very beautiful. Bird altar. Altar of birds. Then we have these buildings here too. These doodads to animate because they're not animated. They're very weird. I could spend hours watching this. I think this is going to be a very fun map. With all the bases and the new units. I'm not going to be too heavy on spellbreakers and stuff, but it can be really fun to fight against all of these units. Like, this will not have mana. It's a captain, basically. Great. The center tower should not have attack, of course. It's just a scout tower. And this is wrong. This is weird. I watched Jay Borino playing some of them. Sauron's Eye. It's very beautiful. I like it. I like how Quel'Thalas is going to look. Quel'Thalas is going to be very beautiful. As it should be. We need, of course, to fix all of these houses. Cool. Great. Well, what can I say? Thank you for staying with me today. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into models and upgrades of the ELVEN units. You will see soon the release of the first act from that campaign. I hope you are going to enjoy it. Remember, you can support the project on Patreon. Remember that you should definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. You should like this video. You should comment under this video and share it with your friends. If you want to join our lives, there are already a lot of people on the lives, and you can find them on Twitch, and I will really appreciate that too. So thank you again, and see you next time for another Let's Dev.